Greg and Flex, idiots they are.
Such truth you speak. Welcome in, everybody. It's the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am Greg, and I am being joined by the way, the light, and the force, and that is Flex. What's up, big fella?
It's me, Flex.
Would have been really nice if you turned that into a DDP.
It's me. It's
Oh,
DDP.
man. Too bad it's not a wrestling show.
It is not, so we'll move
dang it.
on from that. Yeah. Thank you all for listening. Like I said, follow us on the socials at Craft Beer Republic and at FlexMeABeer _ in between. Exactly.
Yeah,
Lots to get to.
That was my in-between sound.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice sound effects.
Thanks.
It kind of turns me on. Lots to get to today. I am drinking a beer from a friend. I'll talk about
Hey,
that.
me too.
Oh, what do you know?
Super weird.
Oh, same friend? Probably not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Did some brunching adventures, some booze news, all of that. Let's get right into it. I am thirsty as F. I need to get my beer going over here. I do indeed.
Me too.
Thanks to Not Murderer John.
What a great guy.
What a great guy. And look at me, still alive. I am drinking Treehouse Brewing Little Machine.
Wowza.
Yeah, he didn't fuck around with this one.
He's gonna level up from not murderer John to good friend John.
Right, exactly. He's working his way up there. 5.5. It's a pale ale, 5.5%, 6 IBUs, has a 413 on Untapped with over 6,300 ratings.
That's not surprising.
Yeah. They say warm summer days on the brew deck had us thinking about the type of beer we'd like to enjoy after a long day in the brewery. And to that end, we are most pleased to offer Little Machine, a sessionable rendition of Juice Machine. It pours a beautiful dark yellow color in the glass and carries notes of pineapple flesh, ripe citrus, candied tropical fruits, and grapefruit, balanced by soft and thirst-quenching bitterness. Throw this little guy into your cooler, find your happy place, and enjoy.
Why do they put citrus and grapefruit in the same
It's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It has citrus, grapefruit, and orange. Tell me, does it?
Wow.
All right, the schnoz is exactly as advertised. Candied fruits, citrus, and grapefruit.
Nailed it.
I'm definitely getting the pineapple. Pineapple's coming in strong. Let me stick in the old jobber of tongue.
Please do.
Oh, this is like fruit fucking salad.
Man,
In
the
a
look
good
on
way.
your face.
Oh, so good. I wasn't, sometimes pale ales can fall a little short, even though I love pale ales. If not done right, they can be a little flat on the flavor. This is and can you see? I took one sip. Can you see the lacing?
First of all, I
On the
can't even
glass?
believe that's a pale ale, the way it looks.
Yeah, it's hazy AF.
A little bit of head left down there, that lacing already. Holy smokes. I'm watching. I'm watching it as we speak. I wish people could see what's happening to this glass.
This lacing is fucking gorgeous. Borderline pornographic, if I say so myself. Sweet can art, little robot guy.
Yeah, I mean, they do great stuff all around. The can art, the taste of the beer is phenomenal. I've had a few of those. Not the Little Machine. I've had a few Treehouse beers myself.
Same.
Not as many as I'd hope, but
Also same. Yeah.
it's amazing. And also the prices for those beers are, from what I've heard, like have stayed pretty stagnant since they opened. And they only sell single, like by the can. They don't do like 4-packs or anything.
Oh, okay.
So when you buy beer to go, it's like this huge border thing. And you could just build your own case with however many beers of whatever they have.
Yeah. John was saying it was a mix pack. It was just like, here's a giant case of beers for you to buy. And
Right.
this happened to be in, like, he didn't pick it out per se. It was
Oh, he
pre-picked.
didn't. Okay.
I don't know if that was an option. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But this is the one he walked away with, and he goes, I know you like pails, so I brought you the pail. I was like, dude, what a fucking great not murdering guy you are.
Hell yeah, dude. Brings you a pail and doesn't murder you?
Yeah. We have to start paying him at some point.
It's a great guy in my book.
Yeah. True friendship right there. So
I tell you what, even if somebody brought me a pail and tried to kill me,
you'd understand.
Still might be my friend. Like,
right.
You know,
as long as they didn't succeed.
Jury's out on this one.
Right. Yeah. We can talk. We'll talk about it. If the pail was good.
Maybe you got some shit going on, but you brought me a pail. We tight.
Yeah, we good. As long as it's not some garbage ass pail. Like Made West. Just kidding.
Maybe you'll try to murder him. Who knows?
Right. Exactly. So anyway, so thanks to John. In fact, we met up the other day. He goes, hey, I want to, be in your area. Can we meet up and drop you off this beer? I said, oh, do you want to meet up and give me beer? Okay.
Right.
So,
what a dumb question.
Right. Yeah. It was Pope shit in the woods. We met up at Enegrin. Never a bad time. Had myself a Nighthawk and shared a beer. Talked about his trip a little bit.
You drinking Nighthawk? That's crazy.
Who would have thought that was coming? So talked about his trip out to the East Coast where he picked up said Treehouse, and he was out there for some hockey stuff. One of his kids is plays traveling hockey and all that stuff. So maybe one day we'll find him on the ads. You never know.
Hey, I'd go watch him.
I would too.
I don't even know who he is. I don't even watch hockey.
Apparently Dan would go watch him too.
But if
random trips,
not murderer John's not murderer son was a hockey player in my hometown,
yeah,
I'd not murder or watch him.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Assuming he's also, not falling far from the tree and not a murderer.
That's my assumption.
Right.
Is like if his dad's not murderer John, maybe he's got to be not murderer son.
Right. Junior, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So, shout out to John. Thanks for the hookup and the beer. He bought me a beer at Integrin. He's such a nice guy and still didn't kill me.
That's a top-notch hookup, by the way, too.
Yeah. Treehouse. Good Lord. I feel like I owe him a blowjob for this or something.
Well, your nickname is not blowjob, Greg. So
gotta live up.
Yeah. There's a price to pay.
Hey, $1 Million Man said it best. Everyone's got a price.
Yeah. Except it's not a wrestling show.
Not a wrestling show. Shout out, by the way, to Sacramento, our top listening city of last week. Who knew?
Not
Sacramento,
me.
California.
You know they have sports teams?
Do you know? There, I was going to talk a lot of shit. I can't stand Sacramento. I find it so boring. I mean, look, Erica's up in that area, not in Sacramento proper, but she's in the hood. And it's always a great time hanging out with Erica and McDreamy. And Shred Beer is up there. And there's some good aspects of Sacramento, but boy, as a city, is it not my favorite place to be.
Yeah, it just seems like if anybody I've ever known who's gone to California, I've never heard them be like, man, I can't wait to go to Sacramento.
Right.
Like you kind of always forget it's even a thing.
Yeah.
It's like you never even remember it's there until you're like, oh, my basketball team is playing where are the Kings from? Sacramento. What?
And here's the funny thing. They're one of the few teams in California that actually play in the city in which they're named after.
Good for them.
Yeah, like the Niners don't play anywhere near San Francisco anymore. So, yeah, it's, was it the Angels? Well, I don't know what city the Angels claim to be from nowadays, but it's not Anaheim, which is exactly where they're from.
Are they still Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim?
I think so. I think they're just like the Angels. I think they're trying to drop all of it altogether. I don't even know.
We play from heaven.
Right. We play for Jesus.
They made a movie about us.
Right. And they're flapping their wings and everything. So anyways, hi Sacramento. Sorry for talking shit as soon as we.
Oh, I forgot they were listening. So
yeah.
I'm sorry.
They were not like we don't ever do that to anybody else.
Oh, shucks.
We dumb. You know how sometimes we hang out with Deb and Brian and we brunch.
Yeah, I know how you guys do that sometimes. Sometimes you take second place in trivia and you brag about it.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, the girls, I was out of town and Brian was busy with some work stuff. The girls went out and played trivia. It was just Deb, Shannon, and Nicole. They fucking beat everybody. They won.
I love it.
Yep. The guys aren't around. They fucking kill it.
This is my favorite story of the year.
Good night, everybody. No, so we did some brunching with Deb and Brian and Nicole as well. Coley. came over here. I was like, hey, let's save the money. Let's eat here. Come on over. We got tons of champs. Went to Costco, the big ass Magnum bottles, about 4 of those.
Magnum what?
Bottles of champs.
Oh, okay.
I don't wrap it up. I don't know what you're thinking. Raw dog, baby. So we go hard on a few bottles of champs, and then, as usually happens, Brian's like, hey, you got any good beers in the fridge? I'm like, duh. So we start cracking some brewskis and sharing them and trying them and all that stuff. I think they left around like 4 or 5 o'clock. By then, Greggy, no remember. Like, I don't remember them leaving.
No.
I do remember Coley leaving, which was only about 20 minutes before they left. But I don't remember them. Like, it just fucking switched.
Man.
And,
it's been ages since that has happened to me.
Yeah, me too. Well, then it gets even more amateur hour. They leave, and the wife asked me something like, hey, do you want something to eat? I forget what it was. She is, or do you want to watch some? That's what it was. She goes, hey, do you want to watch something like in one of our shows or whatever? And I was like, hold on. Immediately ran to the bathroom and threw up.
No.
Just heaved it all. Came back, slept on the couch for like 2.5 hours. And then woke up fresh as a fucking daisy. Felt fantastic. And then like went to bed that night, woke up the next morning, feeling great.
No need for Dr. Pepper?
No need for Dr. Pepper. Felt like a champ. On the other hand, I heard from Brian that he was not doing well. He felt like shit the entire day. I was like, see, sometimes puking is good.
Puking is good.
Yeah.
When you're drunk.
Right. Expel the toxins. And whew, man, we hit it hard. Like it hit me all. It's the champs. Sometimes.
That doesn't even sound like brunching to me. That just sounds like binging. Straight up day binging.
But then you add bacon.
Ah, that's the key.
That's the key to make it brunch.
Here's my question. You brunch up. What's your go-to brunch meal?
Well, most of the brunch spots, like if we're going out to brunch, like around here, we'll go to the places that have the all-you-can-drink mimosas, and they always have like a brunch buffet.
Oh, okay.
Now, most of them will always have like an omelet bar. Love me a good omelet, And then after that, it's like, here's your buffet of, bacon and sausage and all these other breakfast items.
Okay.
If we're going to a restaurant, like the wife, no matter where we are, always orders eggs Benny.
I do love, so that's what I like. I feel like eggs Benedict it's like a perfect brunch meal.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's the perfect crossover between breakfast and lunch.
And here's the thing. I think it's the Hellas lager of restaurants. When we try a new brewery, we always get the Hellas to see if they know what they're doing when it comes to brewing. To me, eggs Benedict is really that line in the sand of can you cook or not? Because I find making hollandaise so fucking easy. And people talk about, oh, it's so hard. It is not hard. It's easy. You just need to know what you're doing. And if your hollandaise is garbage, I'm not coming back.
I guess I don't know how to tell a bad hollandaise sauce.
So either it tastes good or it doesn't.
Sometimes
it's too
I've
runny.
never had a bad Benedict, so
Good. I have. It's like, what is, or the worst, the biggest foul is when they do something different. Like they have their own take on an eggs Benedict. It's like, oh, we've put cheese sauce. It's like, that's not eggs Benedict, motherfucker. That's like nacho egg McMuffin. Like nobody wants this.
I will argue this. I had like a braised beef short rib Benedict once.
Okay.
And it was phenomenal.
Here's the thing. If on the menu,
it was a fall seasonal item and it was phenomenal.
By the way, braised short rib is like my fucking thing right now. If it says on the menu,
I just cut up a bunch today. I just want to let you know that. I cut meat.
I wish you could ship me some like delicious meats to cook.
We can only do like the smoke stuff. It's all you ship.
Too bad. I need some short rib. Anyways, if you're upfront with it, like, hey, this is not a hollandaise, like say it on the menu. This is a fucking cheese sauce because we're weirdos.
Just like, this is not a hazy IPA.
Right.
It is a juicy IPA.
Yeah. This is a juicy Benedict. Then okay. But if you just say eggs Benny or classic eggs Benedict, and you come out with this fucking cheese sauce.
Benedict. Pure juice, sir.
I'm going to be angry if it's a juicy Benedict. Just saying.
Maybe she'll like it.
Yeah. So anyways, why did I get... Oh, brunch. So yeah, brunch happened, and then I puked and passed out. It was fantastic. Monday was.
I'm proud of you for hitting it so hard still.
Me too. You know what's funny? The night before that, we went. Oh, here we go. Greg's classy. We went to another wine pickup party the night before.
God dang it.
We invited Coley and Big Dick Nick, and BDN hit it real fucking hard because they were not cutting us off at all at the wine tasting. And we all got back to our house, and he went to the bathroom and puked it up in our bathroom. And then the next morning, there I was, letting brunch go.
Man, it's like a domino effect.
Yeah, that bathroom saw a lot of action last
Nick,
weekend.
You, Brian, just everybody falling
One by one.
So I thought of you.
Oh, naked.
Think of you. Either way,
past tense.
So you know the franchise restaurant Cooper's Hawk?
I do not.
Oh well, it's like a winery.
Oh, I know
restaurant around here. I'm pretty sure it's a franchise. I don't know. You could Google it. Well, it's around my parts, and they're building a Cooper's Hawk restaurant winery about a mile and a half down the road from me.
Oh, okay.
And I thought to myself, maybe I'll get a wine membership.
Oh.
So I can be as classy as Greg. Or not as classy, because I can never outclass Greg.
Sure.
Maybe I can get to like step 1 classy.
Yeah, you can work your way there.
Yeah, like still an amateur, just like, snob in training.
Your pinky's only half up.
I think my pinky's just like grown. I don't even think it's up yet. Like it's like I just grew a pinky.
It's like a half chub pinky.
Oh, man, that's gross.
So apparently west of Wisconsin, there are some in Arizona, and that's it.
Okay. I just assume anything's like a chain.
Yeah. Oh, and there's some in Missouri, which is technically west of you.
Everywhere. Which is still technically considered Midwest, which
yeah.
I guess.
None in California, though. Never heard of it before.
Okay.
Huh.
I don't know. It's wine. It's wine and okay food.
Yeah, Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant.
Told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even lying.
No, free plug. Hope you guys enjoy that.
Well, no, not a. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
People here know what it is.
Yeah. All right. Is it like a nice place to go? Like if you're going out for dinner or something?
It's a nicer place for sure.
A little more upscale.
Yeah.
Better than a Chili's.
I would say it's like 3 times a Chili's, like
once, twice, 3 times a Chili's. Serenations by Greg.
There's no southwest of the border menu at Cooper's Hawk. And no dollar margaritas and free chips and salsa.
Sure. No sizzling fajitas. You won't hear your meal coming.
Everything you order does not come with corn on the cob.
Dude, we recently had to go see some of the wife's family, and her mom took us out to dinner, and we went to this place where, I shit you not, every item on the menu, even the fish, the side was some form of mashed potato.
Welcome to Wisconsin.
I was like, can I get a fucking vegetable, please?
I was hoping you were going to say you went to a restaurant called Cooley's and it was just a knockoff of Chili's.
I'd actually enjoy that. But this place was insane. I shit you not, every meal. I don't want mashed potatoes with my fish. That seems kind of weird.
What's the matter? I want mashed potatoes with my mashed potatoes. One time we went to Mexico and we stayed at an all-inclusive resort, and I was so afraid of the food, all I did was dip my french fries in mashed potatoes, Greg. I fucking love potatoes and
it's
mashed
just the
potatoes
water you have to
and
be afraid
potatoes
of.
in every form. I want all the potatoes.
Apparently.
If there was like a flight that had different variations of mashed potatoes, that would probably be my dream flight.
Dude, this place could have done it for you.
Take a back seat. I'm going to get the mashed potato flight.
Daddy's got some work to do.
Daddy got some mashed potato scarfing. I love mashed potato. I just need it to be out there.
So you think they're okay?
It's it's my favorite food.
Wow.
Like we can go past pizza. I would put mashed potatoes on pizza. I once made a pulled pork sandwich, and on top of the pulled pork, I put mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes with barbecue sauce, mashed potatoes with ketchup, mashed potatoes with A1 sauce.
Okay,
toss a little cheese in your mashed potatoes, throw it in the microwave. I mean, we're talking mashed potatoes, Greg.
I'm going to defend one of the things you just said. Mashed potatoes with barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. There's a restaurant out here called Wood Ranch. It's like a barbecue joint.
Okay, so if you like it with barbecue sauce,
yeah,
A1 sauce will change your life.
I've not done that before, but like the Wood Ranch barbecue sauce is like the best barbecue sauce, and I will just it'll be gravy. I'll just pour it on like gravy. Delicious.
Yep. Yeah. So,
dip my rolls in that shit.
I'm all chubbing over mashed potatoes right now. This is embarrassing.
Need a bathroom break?
I wish I could say yeah, but really, I can't move right now.
Stand up, you might knock your computer over. Oh dear. Well, this place would have been the place for you because they had regular mashed potatoes, they had cheesy mashed potatoes, they had wasabi mashed potatoes. You could have had a mashed potato flight. Missed out.
It should be a thing.
Should be.
Can we make it a thing?
We'll call it the Flex Flight.
What about Mashed Potato Republic? Is that good?
That'll be the after show. We can get real sexy.
Sister podcast.
Yeah. Let's not talk about my sister, please.
Is she married?
I don't know.
There's something going on.
Yeah, I don't know. She does love mashed potatoes, though. I'll tell you that.
Come on, really?
Oh yeah.
And Flintstone vitamins.
Yeah, and yes, and she very much related to your Flintstone vitamin discussion.
Maybe we're like the never evers that could have happened, and I could be your brother.
It'd be a little weird when I obsessed over you and
I guess
gawked at you, but then I like, oops, I didn't mean to walk in you in the shower.
I've seen movies like that.
Yeah, me too.
Although I've seen movies like that show. So
yeah, I don't even remember how we got on this whole mashed potato thing. Where were we?
I don't even know what's going. You got the little outline here. I don't.
Yeah, and nowhere on my outline does it say mashed potatoes.
That's your fault.
Promise. Yeah, it should. From now on, every show. Shout out to mashed potatoes for being our top snacking food of the week.
Hell yes. I love it.
Oh dear, where are we? All right, fuck it. We'll just move on. I don't know where the fuck we are. Do any good research lately? Have you been out of the house? You've just been balls deep in mashed potatoes.
Oh man, they're so warm. Oh man, just balls deep in mashed potatoes.
Got it.
Yeah, maybe I am feeling a little thirsty though.
Yeah, let's fucking do it. You know what?
Let's dive into it.
I can see your skin is looking a little tacky, like you're a little dehydrated.
Yeah, I think I need a little hydration.
Yeah, let's fix that.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than grounders.
You better not drink mashed potatoes.
Only one tongue can guide us. One man.
Mashed potato
tongue,
flavored beer.
One tongue jobber. In this world,
I would
we
come
must
all over
find
this.
out
Oh, I know.
what is Flex drinking.
Well, you're drinking a beer from a friend today?
I am.
I am drinking a beer from a friend today.
Oh, is he from Idaho where they make all the potatoes? Or
He is not. Maybe I wish, or maybe I don't.
Okay.
It's up
Start
in the
getting
air.
potato mail.
Speaking of up in the air, Pilot Tom
Oh,
was out in Arizona. Pilot
sorry to hear
Tom
that.
asked me if I wanted anything out of Arizona. And he did some research himself, and he found a couple breweries.
All right.
And he, was by a Total Wine, and he said, hey, I'll stop there and I'll check out for some beers for you. So he grabbed me a couple Tombstone Brewing beers, which, needless to say, were actually pretty solid beers.
Oh, can I real quickly interject?
Yes.
Somebody brought me Tombstone. I mean, like 5 years ago or something, like pre-COVID, I think. I was not a huge fan, so I'm glad to hear they've cleaned things up.
Yes, there was a double IPA.
Okay.
It was a double hazy. This one was, it had to have been double dry hopped. It had to have been, because the, like that wake up the next morning taste on your tongue.
Little hop tongue.
Very much hop tongue. but the flavor of the beer was very solid. And then there was a single IPA as well. I didn't look any of these up on Untappd yet. I probably should have to call out the beers. But this was a single IPA. It was like 7%, 7.1%. The color of it was phenomenal, and the flavor was a little bit lacking, but there was no bitterness on it. So it was like almost like a 7% beer that drank like a pale. And it was really enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. Very thankful. And then he picked me up 2 Wren House beers, which Wren House, pretty big name in Arizona. This beer I'm drinking today is quite a popular beer. It Wren House Spellbinder, very fun can. It's got like that 3D-esque.
Oh yeah,
kind of blurry. Yeah, kind of popular beer. Fun on the can though. It's got all their awards. Gold medal in 2020, gold medal in 2021, gold medal in 2022, and I can't see it, but I'm assuming a gold medal in 2023.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, they're out of Phoenix and Prescott, Arizona. This beer weighs in at, if I can find it, so Greg, you're gonna love this, 6.9%. Can't even make that up. You really, really fucking can't. So Untappd here says, we've had the pleasure of bringing you Spellbinder since 2017. Winner GABF gold medal in 2020, European Beer Star in 2023, Star Gold. Base of North American Pilsner malt, creamy oats, and wheat provide a fluffy grain bed for our American and Australian hop additions, bringing citrus, tangerine, and peach flavors with a juicy and moderately dry finish. This has over 18,000 check-ins on Untappd. Wow. Collective 408. My friends rated a 396. Maybe I have shitty friends. I don't know. So on the old schnoz, heaps of citrus, and you get a little bit of that peachy stone fruit on the back end, but a very delightful aroma. As we warm up the old tongue jobber here.
Best part of the show. Well, you're hitting the bong.
That is what it sounded like. It tastes exactly like it says here. The tangerine, it tastes like you're drinking a clementine. And you get a little bit, just like on the aroma, the stone fruit on the back end, you get a little bit of that peach just as the citrus is fading. The bitterness is nothing. The lacing, as you can see on my boot glass, is
gorgeous,
pretty gorgeous. The color,
pretty fucking sexy. The
pale straw yellow. I wish I had 100 of these fucking beers. Pilot Tom is a true mensch for even picking this up for me. And the funny story is, so I said how nice of a guy Pilot Tom was. Right. I just ousted it all over the show. This guy, nicest man I've ever met. Just super genuine human being.
Sure. Big words.
So when I went to meet him up at, our Monday spot to get the beers, I walk in, I say, "Hey, Tom, I just want to let you know I got the money for you for those beers." He said, "Oh man, don't even worry about it. You don't got to do it." No, Tom, I will pay you for the beers that I didn't even ask you to get me, but you went and got for me. I am happy to pay for those beers. And he was so insistent of me not paying that I basically had to tell him to shut up. And I took the money out of my wallet and I had to force hand him the money.
You stuck it down his pants, didn't you?
He is so genuine, so kind. That kind of shit just blew my mind.
Nice.
He was going to say, "This one's on me, but I cannot let anything be on him," just for, doing what he did.
Right. Little does he know, Flex doesn't like free beer.
I hate it. Please don't send me free beer. Don't buy me beer. Don't give me free beer.
Right.
It's just,
it makes
maybe
me laugh
it's the
every time.
Maybe it's the Midwest in me.
Maybe
I don't know. I think that's what it is.
I should say, to defend myself, I did give Non-Murder John a couple of beers from my recent travels.
Well, good for that's nice.
In exchange for this amazing treehouse.
A little trade off.
Yeah.
But hey, I would rate this beer. I'm not even kidding you, Greg. Like a 4.5, like a 5. Like
holy shit.
it's really fucking good.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to describe how good this fucking beer is.
Once I saw the can, I went and looked through the archives because I thought it looked familiar. I think I've had it before. I can't find it. I must not have had it on the show, but I'm pretty sure I got it from like Tavor or something.
I don't know. It's great. Like I said, I wish I had 100 of these. And a 6.9%. You could basically drink that all day. That's an all day drinking beer to me.
Nice. It's good football beer for you.
It's just a great everything beer.
Yeah. Drink it all day and watching foosball.
I mean, man.
Wow.
Man, wow. That lacing. Wow. I wish people could see it.
Yeah. Both of us really came out on top with the sexy lacing tonight.
I would say, what a great beer episode.
Yeah. I wish it was a visual show
A little
because our lacing is so good.
A little treehouse, a little wren house.
Yeah. All the houses.
Raise the roof.
Didn't even plan this out. Here's where it gets even weirder. Talk about not planning things out. Once again, didn't talk about what we're drinking beforehand because we never do. Ludicrous Libation Law comes from Arizona.
Come on.
I shit you not. People are going to think we do this on purpose. This one says, people who become intoxicated in a bar or a restaurant are allowed to stay for 30 minutes. So basically, they have to allow the drunk person to stay long enough to like get a ride. You can't just say, like, oh, you're drunk, get the fuck out.
Well, I was going to say, because like you can't sober up in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But when does it? So my question is, when does the timer start?
That is a great question.
When
it's
you pay
like
your tab?
Right. Is it like, I'm going to kick you out now? Oh, wait, now the timer starts. I'll kick you out in 30 minutes.
Or does the bartender declare like you are now unruly?
Yeah. Because what if someone is legitimately being unruly? You got to stick with it for another half hour?
Well, the law is the law.
The law is the law. And I don't write them.
And Arizona is the law.
Arizona's something, all right.
It's hot.
Yeah. And
Never
other
been.
things.
Never been.
Yeah. I've driven through, stopped to pee, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Graced them with my urine.
Buy any turquoise jewelry? Any leather?
I did not. My grandma probably did. She was real into that shit.
Sounds like a big grandma thing.
Yeah. Big grandma energy. BGE. A little news before we get out of here. Marcus Baskerville.
Not
the name sound.
That's not a real name.
It's a real name, and if it sounds familiar,
that's not a real name.
He's the guy who invented the whole Black is Beautiful beer.
Oh, that's not his name.
It's totally his name. Not only is it his name, he was on the show.
God damn it!
Sorry,
it just sounds like a fake name.
It's a great name, but yeah, Marcus was on the show back when the Black is Beautiful beer dropped. We had him on, and this is like mid lockdown of COVID, so he joined via Zoom or whatever it was, and you can go back and listen to that if you want. In fact, while I talk about it, I'll look up and see what episode it was. But anyways, he has left Weathered Souls Brewing, where he created said beer, and is starting Fresh Beverage Co. And yeah, it's like really more like a restaurant. Anyways, here, Black is Beautiful creator Marcus Baskerville is starting a new project, Fresh Beverage Co., which he described as where fried chicken meets craft beer in the heart of San Antonio. He goes on to say, this isn't just any fried chicken. It's a dish I've been perfecting since I was 14, turning a lifelong love into something truly special. And now paired with my other passion, beer, it's set to be the ultimate spot for comfort food and great company. And here's where it relates to you, Flex.
Okay.
Who eats fried chicken without mashed potatoes?
Psychos.
Exactly. So we might need to go check this place out.
I'm down.
Yeah. By the way, batch 206 from June 23rd of 2020 is when he was on the show.
Yeah, that was before me.
That was before your time.
Yeah.
The show may have been called something else at the time.
Different show.
Different show, different people. So anyways, if you're in San Antonio, get some sweet fried chicken and good beer. This one I thought related to you. High ABV beer is growing, which I thought was interesting. I feel like everything I read is like NA beer and low-cal beer and fucking Mick Ultra bullshit and blah, 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 blah. But anyways, Beer's losses are coming from middle range ABV offerings, which make up a majority of beer dollar sales, but recorded a 1.8% decline in dollars. Middle ABV beers, so 5% to about 7.9%, also lost about the same amount of share since 2022. Meanwhile, low and no alcohol beers have increased share from 3.1% to 3.8% during that period. But high ABV beers have gained a full percent from 6 to 7%. High ABV beers have recorded $3.2 billion in off-premise sales year to date, an increase of over $217 million. For perspective, this is bigger than the entire hard seltzer category.
Wow.
So big beers doing better than seltzers.
Well, people, maybe they're listening to the algorithm.
I think they are.
Get some bang for your buck.
Right. Don't spend $8 on a pint of nothing.
Right.
You could have a Dr. Pepper.
So that's what I think of when I go out to local watering holes or local breweries. If you got a 5% lager, not harshing on lagers, that's $6, but I can spend $8 on an 8% double IPA. I mean, come on. It's
right.
It's easy. It's an easy choice.
And it's especially important, like if you're going somewhere after, like, oh, I'm going to a sporting event or a concert or something like that.
Where
give me the fucking 8 and 9%ers.
Right, where all the craft beer is the same
$34.
Price. Right, it is the same price, whether it's a light lager or it's a IPA or whatever they have out there.
Mm-hmm.
Get the bang for your buck. You know why? Because you deserve it.
You've earned it.
Hell yeah, you've earned it.
This beer's for you.
You make that hard-earned money. Why waste it on some shitty 4% beer?
Right. So not worth it.
Catch your jag, man. Get a little jag on. Get schnockered.
Yeah.
Get that 7-8%er.
Is schnockered a Midwest thing?
Yeah, I would say.
My mom says it.
Does she? I was going to say it's a Wisconsin thing, but maybe it's Midwest.
My mom says it. She's not from the Midwest or Wisconsin. I don't know why. The only time I've ever heard her say, or anybody say it, was when my mom said it. She's like, "You're schnockered." I was like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?"
The real thing.
Oh, all right. I believe you.
I've been very schnockered before.
As have I, apparently.
Not lately.
According to my mom. Yeah, well.
But.
I'd like to say that's true for me too, but brunch happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brunch gets you.
Should have sobered up with some mashed potatoes.
You just quit with the champagne.
Yeah, that's a problem because the champagne takes a while to hit me. Like I just drink and drink and drink. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, champagne's here, motherfucker.
Yeah. Maybe next time you brunch, just don't do the champagne.
Maybe beers is where it's at. My liver knows what to do with beer.
Right. Because you have it.
Right. All the time.
Right. And the champagne gets you and it's just like, what's this little fun guy?
Mushrooms?
And then it realizes it's not a fun guy.
No.
Yeah. And then you're
especially the cheap champagne, because these things are magnums for like $8. So yeah, that's when I'm not classy, Greg. I must admit it's not the good stuff.
Everybody has to take a day off every now and then.
Right. It's hard being classy all the time. Let me tell you.
Even Superman took days off.
It's true. Right? True. I'm not Mr. No Days Off.
No.
All right. Back to beer.
You're Superman.
And you're my Lois Lane.
Oh, I'm blushing.
So dumb. God. AB is investing more in Elysian and Golden Road production, but shutting down the Georgetown location of Elysian. Apparently people care, and I don't, so we'll move on. Suck it, AB.
Such bad beer.
Yeah, Elysian. Elysian used to be good, too.
Have you ever heard anybody say, ooh, really like this space dust?
Remember that one time I had enamel on my teeth? Not anymore.
What was it? Laser Tiger? Cool name. This beer's great.
Oh, back in the day in the 90s, it wasn't bad.
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah, it's a little much. Let's see. Oh, New Belgium is selling Upper Hand Brewery, which they acquired as part of the whole Bell's New Belgium,
which is
thing.
Higher than Lower Hand.
You're right. Yeah, it's even higher than Middle Hand. So, it's the highest of all the hands, I'd say.
The high hand.
Yeah. Well, it's not uppest hand, but yeah. We'll end
Utmost hand.
Yeah. We'll end it with this one. Sophisticated tequila heist highlights the hard liquor hijacking. That's hard
it's like
to
a tongue
say.
twister. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're looking for Guy Fieri,
I'm sorry, that got me.
If you're looking for Guy Fieri and Sammy Hagar's Santo Tequila, you may be out of luck thanks to an Ocean's 13 level heist that disappeared 2 truckloads of tequila last week. 2 trucks carrying Santo Tequila's year-end shipment, a total of 4 year-end shipment.
Oh, okay. Not worth the heist.
But soon to be urine.
You could make it for free.
Yeah. Well, after you drink enough of those tequilas. A total of 4,040 cases, or 24,240 bottles, were hijacked in Laredo, Texas, shortly after crossing the international border sometime between November 9th and 13th. I love it sometimes. Sometime between these 4 days, you lost track of a giant truck full of booze. The evidence thus far indicates that Santo Tequila's shipping broker accepted a bid to buy a trucking company was set up to steal loads. The sophisticated criminal enterprise picked up both trucks and used GPS emulators to spoof tracking software that monitored the trucks as they made their way from Mexico to their east and west coast distributors. Last December, 19,000 bottles of Hacienda Chactun tequila, I'm sure I butchered that, were stolen. And this guy's name is Buttkiss. Oh my God. And Buttkiss City has heard anecdotally that other more well-known tequilas have also been targeted, but the thefts were not publicized.
It's like Fast and Furious for tequila.
Seems that way. Yeah. Dom's riding under the truck and, Menage and all that good stuff. Monica.
I feel like it's not worth it. Tequila.
Yeah. But
yeah. I'll drink it, but
I'm good.
You are good. So good.
So good. Yeah, I just love that they're going through the trouble for free tequila.
Yeah, good time. You get whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Yeah. Fast and the Furious 26. Dom steals
Next
tequila.
thing you know, they'll be doing lime trucks. Yeah.
A salt truck went missing last week.
I was going to say, then they'll be on high alert.
Right. Lime and salt and some triple sec. They mix it all and make a big margarita.
Imagine working at a salt factory and being like, hey guys, we have an important meeting. There's been a big heist trend lately on tequila trucks, and now they've been hitting the lime trains. So we're on high alert here at the salt factory, shipping our salt.
Everybody's got to wear bulletproof vests at the salt factory.
What a joke.
Yeah. So anyways, that's it. I'm going to hit some music.
Yeah, do that.
I'm going to also say hello to Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hello. Follow us on the socials at Craft Beer Republic, at FlexMeBeer _ in between. Mail at craftbeerrepublic.com, 805-538-BEER, 2337. Let's see if this goes better than last week. I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
good night, everybody.
technology.